Fantasy 13-2. The story so far. Whoever you are.
No, Christ.
Is that a toy Moogle? But I want to see lightning so much. I'll be back!
Even as upheavals transform the world of man, nature tirelessly weaves her tapestry. The sunlit waterscape survives amidst the decaying cities of Cocoon. This was once a protected wilderness zone, and even without the Fal'Cie overseers, the landscape flourishes. Yet amidst the teeming growth, the seeds of destruction are being quietly sown.
Each reunion is a twist of the knife. The joy is ephemeral. It leaves fear in its wake. A fear that all too soon the time will come when you must bid farewell again. Yet you cannot help but long for the next encounter. Humanity's great frailty. We prefer past happiness to future uncertainty.
So this is what the end of the world looks like.
Are they going to destroy the planet?
I don't know. But if the world does end here, my future should never have happened. Which means there must be a way to stop them. Sarah, what is it? What's wrong?
The daughters of the sundered cocoon are sacrificed to beasts that warp time itself.
Sarah,
The pillar crumbles to ashen sand and down to earth. The cocoon does fall.
what? What? Sarah. Sarah! Sarah! Wait! Sarah! What's wrong? What did she see? Was it a vision? Does Sarah have the same power as you? But why? Why did she react the way she did? Wow. That is one gigantic monster.
Sarah? Am I dreaming again? Dream or not, we gotta get out of here.
Thanks, Noel.
I'll give you a hand. No, I'll hold it off. You get out of here.
Hey, kidding? Is Sarah watching? I don't think so.
Fine, we'll do it together. Get close, I'll cover you. Don't be a fool.
Come on, trust me.
Not bad, huh? jelly beans ticking me off! Come on! All together! Now! With you! Yeah, do it! See if you like this! Sarah! Shoot!
Got it! Hit it!
Yeah!
Just won't stay dead.
Let's go!
Yeah, hit it hard while it's down and
I mean, we get out of here! Look, that way!
On, Snow! Let's go!
Sarah!
Listen, hotheads who can't back down don't last long on this planet.
Maybe. Sometimes you gotta make a stand.
You're not listening to me. Humans aren't strong. They die easy.
Well, some of us are tougher than others. Anyway, thanks for the help. You got a name?
Couple. This is Noel. And this is Snow. We're getting married.
It's on hold for now.
You know, somehow I didn't expect you to be such a hothead. All I hear is what a great guy Snow is. And look where you are, all the way in the future.
I'm sorry, who's the hothead? What were you thinking bringing Sarah out here?
Listen, Snow. Guess what, Lightning? I found Snow again. He hasn't changed a bit. Still as reckless as ever, still doing his own thing. To think I spent all that time worrying about him. Stupid me. Guess I'll never learn. And that's how we got here. Couple.
Now it's your turn. Why did you up and leave Sarah? What are you doing fighting here in the future?
You really want to know?
I asked, didn't I?
Lightning appeared in my dreams too. Can you believe it?
You saw lightning?
She told me I had to protect Cocoon, so I started jumping through time, checking things out. I learned that the giant jelly bean back there knocks Cocoon down.
Do you mean the flan we just fought?
Uh-huh.
According to the stories I heard back in my own time, Cocoon was brought down by war.
Well, there's more than just one cause. Did you see what it was doing, that flan? It's melting the crystal of the pillar, bit by bit.
But Vanille and Fang, they're inside it.
Yeah, so Cocoon starts to get unstable, people feel the tremors and begin to panic. Next thing you know, everyone's fighting each other.
It's consistent with what I know, sort of.
I can't believe lightning appeared in your dreams as well. She told you to protect Cocoon's pillar, so she must want you to save Vanille and Fang.
Like I said, sometimes you gotta make a stand. I don't have a choice. My mission is to stop that thing for good.
In any case, with Snow on our team, we can do anything, right? I bet we can even beat that giant flag.
Hey, Sarah. You're coming around to my way of thinking. Let's do it. Let's turn back and finish that jelly bean off once and for all.
Okay.
No. Have you forgotten already? We ran because it was too strong. None of this makes sense. There are thousands of flan appearing out of nowhere, and they're fusing and creating a beast that shouldn't exist.
Could it be a paradox? Couple?
If it is, we'll need to do some traveling to fix it.
Which means you've got to find an artifact first.
Lightning, did you meet Snow in his dreams? Is there a reason why you can only talk to us when we sleep? Snow hasn't changed one bit, even though it's been years since I last saw him. He's still as hot-headed as the day we said goodbye. It makes me so mad. But it's a relief, too. I've been caught up in the fate of the world for so long. It feels good to worry about the simple stuff. Being with Snow helped me forget about what the future might hold.
good. It won't open.
We need to find the right artifact for this gate. This isn't great. Let's regroup. Thank you.
Straight to the artifact. Oh, maybe.
It could happen. It may be drawn by the space-time disturbance. Let's find out.
Come on, Mom. What's got your attention?
It must be that vine. Guess he's telling us we can use it to get across.
Got it. If we get stuck, just look for a vine.
Sarah, you've toughened up while I've been away.
I had to, if I wanted to find you and Lightning again.
I'm sorry I left you like I did. When this is all over, I'll help you find Lightning, okay?
I can't stand to even think about flan. They're slimy and gooey and sticky and goopy. So gross. Hey there, I'll sell you some great stuff, so in return, I think you should take care of the giant flan. You know what I mean by take care, right? thank you, thank I'm happy to still... Oh, thank you, thank you.
No good. It won't open.
We need to find the right artifact.
Look at these guys. Wonder where they're going.
Guys, could be wrong, but aren't we going the wrong way? Looks like the Flan are heading further in.
But there's no path for us to take.
If we get stuck, that's what the vines are for.
So Noel, you haven't told me why you're traveling through time.
Long story short, I'm trying to save humanity.
Save humanity? Why? What happens to us?
I lived at the end of days. I've seen how we end.
This is where the Flan we're trying to get to.
And there's our artifact. This is XIII-2.
I've seen crystals like this before. Right, Sarah? You remember, don't you?
I remember I cried a crystal tear.
Sarah, you know what it's like, don't you? Being turned into crystal.
Yes, I know. It was the loneliest, scariest moment of my life.
Sarah,
It's all right. You know, I think I dreamed the whole time. But they were good dreams. Dreams about turning back to normal. Being with my friends again. Kubo?
I hope that's true. I hope Fang and Vanille are dreaming right now. I hope they're happy in there.
In the future, there was a legend about how the daughters of the goddess saved Cocoon.
They would have been the first to tell you they weren't goddesses. Not the type.
Snow about something?
I just don't like his type. He goes around telling people he'll protect them and they don't have to worry. Who's he to act all in charge? Looks like this gate leads back to the Historia Crux.
I find myself at night in daytime I hold on.
End of the road. We have to turn back. Come on. No way we can take that.
Hey! Fireball! Over here!
Don't encourage it.
Hey, big guy, we need to get through this valley. Mind giving us a ride?
I don't think it hurt you.
No answer. Guess I'll take that as a yes.
It'll swallow you whole.
Well, let's find out! Bouncy.
Is it angry?
I think so. I think he actually likes it.
Yeah, he just had an itch that needed scratching. Come aboard, help me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you check that out? Over there.
No, it's too far for me, Kupo.
Okay, I'll throw you closer.
Kupo!
Good idea. We can broaden our search radius.
Sarah, please! Save Mount, Kupo!
Good luck.
Good job.
Hey, nice going, little guy.
I think he's in a good mood.
Maybe he's looking forward to the free lunch.
No worries. If he does attack, we'll think of something.
How have you even survived this long? Good job.
I'm happy to sell you whatever you need, as long as you promise to kill that piece of goo. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you! And don't forget to take care of the flan. You promised!
Too easy.
Try this!
Let's regroup!
guys. You sure know how to stay in line.
Where they were all trying to get to.
Now we'll see what all the fuss was about.
Let's break up the party and get our artifact.
Never had a chance.
Thank you, Mog.
He's a weird little critter. Looks like he stepped right out of Nautilus. Isn't it, fella?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's like a theme park mascot.
What's a theme park?
Well, it's a place where people go to just go on rides and have fun. I guess you only have them when times are peaceful and prosperous, not like where you're from.
Hey, where do you come from, anyway?
A place that doesn't have much in the way of fun or civilization. That's where I'm from.
Kind of reminds me of Vanille and Fang.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, he's a lot like him.
Really? How so?
They were born on Grand Pulse, just like you. Back then, on Cocoon, that was really unusual.
Huh. We have things in common.
I'll make sure to introduce him to you. One of these days.
Losing ground, losing myself. Darkness comes on I find myself at night. In daytime, I hold on.
Yeah, good work. Mog, you're a Moogle a guy can count on.
I keep swirling round, around. What can make me feel?
From my own history, the pillar was gradually eroded over centuries before civil war finally toppled it.
Did your history books happen to mention the monster?
No, the rate that thing is eating through the crystal, They won't need a war to bring down Cocoon.
Losing ground, losing myself. Darkness comes on. I find myself at night and in daytime. I
Final Fantasy XIII-2. The story so far.
Wait for it!
Now!
Paradox is dissipating. I'm in pain and I can barely breathe.
Even as upheaval.
It's been a long time.
I wonder where this one goes.
Okie dokie. Let's check out the future.
Not you.
Say what?
For every road, there is a different gate. Somehow, I don't think this one's yours.
Wait, you mean Snow can't go through?
Just watch me.
Snow?
Are you okay?
Ouch.
Okay, not my gate. I can take a hint. Guess I'm staying here then. Don't do anything I would. You take care.
Well,
You're the one who's got to look after himself. We won't be here to bail you out next time. So don't go chasing any more monsters, you hear?
Snow, we mean it. No heroics, okay?
I know. Catch you later. No heroics, huh?
Human society continues. On the surface of Grand Pulse stretches a desolate grassland, a wild place where the rule of might prevails, and the weak exist only to feed the strong. A tribe of tough, proud people live off these lands, hunting monsters for their sustenance. But now, the hunters are whispering of a fearsome newcomer to the prairie that threatens to upset the precarious balance of their lives. Human society continues to develop. Machines, time and memory.
Too risky.
Sarah's up for a fight, and so am I. and knock it back down to size.
Final Fantasy XIII-2, the story so far.
Wait for it!
Now!
Paradox is dissipating. I'm in pain and I can barely breathe.
Time.
Let's go find an artifact.
sec. Haven't we been here already?
Losing ground, losing myself. Darkness comes on I find myself at night and in
We have to do this. We can't afford to fail. If we don't find a way to defeat that Flan...
Hey, don't get too wound up now. People start to make mistakes when they stress out too much. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Anyway, you kids take care.
We'll be back.
Yep.
Human society continues to develop. Machines once run by the Fal'Cie are now powered by human technology. Driving the progress is the Academy, which has grown to take a leading role in affairs of state. Under its young leader, the Academy is working to solve the paradoxes that warp the surrounding space-time. At the heart of the distortions is the Yashas Massif, its skies darkened by a perpetual eclipse.
People always say, the future will be better. They believe the hardships of the present fade with the passage of time. And so we hope, waiting for a future brighter than today. But Sarah, remember this. As you walk towards a brighter tomorrow, you have to look back to your past. The path you have walked to reach the here and now will give you the courage you need to hope.
It's so dark.
In ancient times, the fal'Cie devoured the light, darkness cloaked the sky, and the earth knew only night. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
They said 500 years ago, a massive fal'Cie appeared. For a while, it blotted out the sun and turned everything dark.
If that happened 500 years in your past, then this must be 200 years in my future.
Right. But something's wrong. Look, the eclipse is only affecting this small area. That shouldn't be possible.
Okay, so you're saying this could be a paradox?
That's what I'm saying.
This... Reminds me of stories we heard.
What happened to it?
No one's been able to figure that out. We were more or less locked up inside Cocoon. We never had much opportunity to learn about the world below us. Our scientists have only just begun to study the mysteries of Grand Pulse.
Hello, are you here to observe the facility? I can answer any questions you might have.
Ah, yeah, perfect. I do have some questions. Where are we? And what year is it?
Wait, you can't just...
What? I'm just...
Yashas Masif, 10 AF, sir.
10 AF? So nowhere near 200 years.
I must say, this is the first time anyone asked me what year it was. I don't suppose you happen to be time travelers?
Well...
Ah, yes, I almost forgot. I'm supposed to hand out this map. Take it, it's free. Keep your wits about you. There's no telling what kind of monsters the Paradox has let loose in here.
You said the paradox. Are you talking about the eclipse?
Yes, the great fal'Cie, Fenrir, blocked out the sun. It was predicted he would appear 200 years from now. Which means?
Which means his appearance now indicates some sort of time distortion, right?
don't think it came to attack us. Maybe to destroy Cocoon?
So far, there have been no signs of hostility.
What's his story, anyway?
According to Pulse legend, the great Fenrir endlessly circles the sky in search of that which was lost. We have no idea what caused the aberration.
You only realize how important something is.
The sun's disappearance is no need for panic. It's our job as scientists to figure out what's behind this mystery.
Has everyone forgotten the incident in Paris?
There really is nothing out here.
I recommend walking along the path of the searchlight. Most monsters hate light and will do anything to avoid it.
Let's regroup! Done and done.
The scientists are so passionate about their work, they're working just as hard as ever, even in the dark. Speaking of and on that note, please peruse my passionately promising pick of pieces. I know it's a little dark.
There seems to be a rift between the ones who stayed on Cocoon and the ones who moved to Pulse.
Awesome!
That building over there is part of the Padre ruins. You should take a look around if you have the time.
to be a rift between the ones who stayed on Cocoon and the ones who moved to Pulse.
Is closed off because of the powerful paradox effect. We don't know much yet, but we do know it's dangerous.
There are two questions. Why is the eclipse happening now? And why is it happening right over these ruins?
Maybe there's something important hidden here.
The legends say the Fal'Cie was looking for that which was lost. Could be the thing it's searching for is in these ruins.
Then I guess we better start searching ourselves. Go, Mom! Let's regroup! Are we not allowed to go inside?
I'm very sorry. Only persons on official Academy business are permitted beyond this point.
Maybe this will count as official business!
Thank you!
Is it dead?
We're being dragged in!
When monsters like these are cornered, they cause a space-time vortex to appear. An electromagnetic shock usually shuts them down. It's been a while, Sarah.
Hope? Is that you?
I'm grateful you remember me.
Who's this?
Oh,
Director of Academy Research, Team Alpha. Hope Est, I'm at your service. And you must be Noel.
Nice guess. Who told you?
You appeared here with Sarah some years ago at the Brescia ruins. Subsequently, we analyzed the gate and forecast your reappearance at this location. To be honest, I didn't really believe that time travel was possible. But here you are. I'm really glad you're safe. For me, it's as if time has stopped. Everyone I knew is gone.
Hope.
From your point of view, it's been years since you last saw Sarah.
Not just Sarah. Snow as well. And Saz and his boy. You all disappeared from my life. It's been 10 years now.
I never thought...
When the paradox occurred some years ago, I thought if I could solve it, maybe you would all come back.
Director, help! There you are! What were you thinking? Taking off and leaving me all on my own?
It was a shock seeing Hope grown older than me, but he was still the same Hope I knew. Lightning, Hope listened to my story without saying a word. I told him about how I'm the only one who remembers your smile on the plane of Grand Pulse. I told him about how Snow set out to try and save you and Vanille and Fang. And I told him about Noel. Noel from the future.
There's something I want to show you both. We can continue our conversation as we walk.
I'll show the way.
Shall we?
Tell me, Hope, what made you join the Academy?
A sense of duty. Vanille, Fang, Lightning, they turned to crystal so that we might live. It was an enormous sacrifice.
My sister and the others. I think they wanted to preserve life. They gave us a chance to live again.
No positive results as of... Come on, Mom.
I've been waiting so long to meet you. You two are the reason I've continued my research for as long as I have.
This is a fal'Cie that was uncovered in these ruins. Seems he had a deep connection with the people of Padra. We've tried analyzing it with the Academy's equipment, but nothing yet. However, it does seem to react to another device that we found in these ruins.
On sunny days, I can't help but wish I didn't have to be at work. I suppose that's not an issue anymore.
I'm terribly sorry about how I treated you before. It was very rude. Especially since I hear you two are the time travelers the director was waiting for.
Do you always have to work in such dangerous areas?
We didn't feel in danger, since the army was always there to protect us. But we were too confident. We got too careless.
I am not an outdoors kind of person.
A little darkness can't stop me. I light up the room with my luminous character. I know it's a little dark in here, but I paid my electric...
We'll never be able to go back to our ordinary lives.
I won't step on any more excavated items. I'm working hard.
Can you explain the spatial route map?
So, what happened exactly?
ruckus.
I hope my baby's doing okay. He doesn't seem to have much of an appetite.
How long has it been? 5 years? You two haven't changed at all.
I hope not. And here we are, meeting in ruins again.
Ruins are places where memories gather like dust. So many layers of time. Probably the easiest place for a paradox to occur.
They put the future in our hands. We're in a position to build a society based on human technology, no longer subject to the whim of the fal'Cie. That's the gift we've been given.
Guests of yours, Director? Watch your step in there.
Thank you.
Isn't the Academy a research institute? Why do you need so many soldiers?
Without the fal'Cie around, we have to be able to protect ourselves. And that means guns.
The time distortions spawn hostile creatures. Until we can resolve the paradox, we need military force to repel threats. These armed patrols are essential for our safety.
What did the inhabitants do for food?
Come on, Mom.
Kids nowadays, yell at them a little and they quit on you.
You know, I wish you'd said where and when you were from the last time we met.
You look more normal than I expected.
It's hard to believe it's really been 10 years. So much time has passed.
This is some kind of ancient city, right?
The city of Padra, or so we believe. It was the center of a great kingdom built by a nation known as the Farseers.
The Farseers? You're telling me there used to be enough of them to build this entire town?
According to our research, we believe they constituted an entire nation. A polity that was ruled by a Cirrus.
Can you see me now? Standing here in this place?
So this
this nation Padra? Their leader was a Cirrus, right?
Yes. The Cirrus would read the fates, see the future, and guide her country.
Yule.
Any records of their culture or lifestyles?
Here.
Thanks.
You've traveled through time. I suppose it's not surprising you know about these things. The power to rule was passed down from one Cirrus to the next. She was always called Yule.
If they could read time, why did they die out? Surely they could see the danger coming and do something to avoid it.
No, they were destroyed because they could see the future.
Why?
The Cirrus Yule foresaw the future destruction of this city. Some citizens wanted to try to avert the disaster. Others felt that they should simply abandon their homes and run. A few fell into despair and took their own lives. The divided populace clashed. The nation was torn apart by civil war.
Being able to see the future is awfully dangerous. It can mess with people's heads.
Tell me about it. The nation fell apart, and the survivors fled into the wildlands, avoiding contact with others.
Huh. So you know the story.
Oh! Come on, Director Hope! I want to show them! It's okay to show them, isn't it?
This way. Here. This is what lies at the heart of our paradox. The Oracle Drive. We've been giving it careful study.
But how did you...
Wait. You know of these devices?
Oh, well, yeah. I've heard of them. In books and stuff.
The Oracle Drive appears to be some kind of recording apparatus from ancient times. We've excavated a number of the devices. However, the recordings depict things that cannot be possible. Perhaps you should see for yourselves.
This is how it works.
The device was excavated from an ancient part of the ruins. We used carbon dating methods to determine age. The device and the recordings stored within are several centuries old.
But it shows lightning.
Someone in the past recorded this vision of the future. Perhaps it was the Cirrus Yule herself. What we're concerned about, however, is this. You'll have to excuse the image quality. Yes, I think so. We need to conduct further analysis to be certain.
Is it broken?
No. We've tested both device and data, and everything is nominal. Yet, when we try to view the recording, we get this. Perhaps it's not the recording that's broken. It's the immediate space-time in which we are located.
You mean it could be the paradox? Because the surrounding space-time is twisted, that might be directly affecting the device. So, if the paradox is eliminated, space-time will return to normal. Then we could see the prophecy and find out where my sister is.
Yes, I believe so.
Right.
Here.
An artifact.
This object serves as a key, is that right? We tried to make it work ourselves, but with no success.
Yeah, we can use that to travel across time.
Then you may have it. I think it'll be far more useful to you than us. Here.
During the years that passed as we traveled outside time and space, Hope had devoted himself to his research, trying to unlock the mystery of the paradox. If the gates are the cause of the puzzle, they might also be the key to unlocking it. But I wonder, am I getting closer? Will I find lightning in the end?
Time to find that gate.
It was in the ruins.
You understand why I wanted to show you the Oracle Drive?
I think I do. You've been looking for lightning too all this time.
Yes. It's not much of a clue, but I thought you should see it all the same. And I wanted you to see how far we've come.
Hope, have you ever heard of Valhalla?
I've seen the name in the Padran texts we recovered. A forgotten region, I think.
Was there anything more? That's the place where Noel met lightning.
I'm sorry. We've only been able to decode fragments. The only other thing we've found is a reference to some invisible or unseen realm. We've still barely scratched the surface here. The Oracle Drive is my main field.
I think I'm a bit jealous of you, Sarah. You can travel to the past or the future, and if you find somewhere you like, you can just stay there.
Huh. I've never thought of it like that. I've been so focused on finding my sister.
Well, of course you are. Oh, hi. Still wandering around the ruins?
They found traces of what looks like a large-scale battle in these ruins. They uncovered piles of bones that were all scratched up.
They must have been fighting monsters too.
The thing is, the scratch marks suggested they were inflicted by people.
The Academy's troops are made up mainly of former Sanctum soldiers.
If I could go back in time, I'd go back 10 years ago and try to stop Cocoon from falling out of the sky. Although, I guess that would mean we would be under the Fal'Ci's rule again.
Everyone seems so restless.
I'm collecting parts for my computer terminal. If you've got any, I'd be happy to buy them from you. What I really want to get my hands on is the battery used for one of the older models, like the kind they used on Cocoon. It wasn't a very popular model, so the parts are scarce. I saw it in a store window once. I got excited and ran in, but it turned out that the item had already been bought. Really? You'll help me try and find the battery? It might be an impossible task. I already called every store in the book with no luck. But if you say you can get your hands on it, I'll believe you. Thanks for doing this. You want to know what I'll be using it for? I'm a collector. I want to get my hands on all the retro electronics I can.
people who work for the Academy are...
I wonder what the residents... I need to pick up some cat food.
I'm looking to obtain the bat. It's been 10 years since...
My baby gets so lonely all night.
There's plenty of room here on
There are people who actually like...
You two are famous. People say that you're quite the swordsman. Do you care to prove that? I recently received an urgent request from one of the labs at the Academy. They need a fang from a behemoth as soon as possible for a project. They don't want just any fang, though. They need one that's in pristine condition. Unfortunately, with the military's current weapon, there's no possible way to take down a monster of that size without ruining it. Now that you know the situation, if you happen to come across, I know it's a lot to add. Thank you. Once the Academy gets their hands on an adequate sample, such as the monster's bio... A behemoth fang? And it's in such good condition, I can't believe you managed to get this. So the rumors were true. You two are nothing less than excellent. The Academy scientists will be thrilled. Once the lab gets a hold of this, they'll be able to figure out everything they need to know about the monster, like where it comes from. Did the paradox bring this beast from the past, or is it the creation of the Foul Sea? What you brought us will give... I want to thank you for helping me out of this predicament.
Try this! Stay focused! You did it!
There's a considerable time-space distortion up ahead.
Come on, Mog. Come on, Mog.
Final Fantasy XIII-2. The story so far.
Kupo! We have to figure out the labyrinth.
You'll be sure to arrive in the future you want. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
human society.
Here. This must be the gate Hope was talking about.
Maybe. Yeah? What?
There's something on your mind.
Yeah, well, sure, but it's just personal stuff.
Is it the Oracle Drive?
I guess you could say that. Kind of. But not exactly.
In that prophecy, it really was lightning, wasn't it?
Well, we can't be sure of that.
Okay, let's solve this paradox and find out. Sound good? Something had been bothering Noel. And it had been ever since we heard the story about the Padre Cirrus Yule. But, of course, he wasn't the only one who was troubled. Was it really lightning I saw in the flickering images of the prophecy? The only way to find out is to go through this portal and solve the paradox.
Grand Pulse, a land that bears the scars of ancient war, where flakes of crystal gather and shift like sand in the desert. The Academy has restricted access to this place because it is the homeland of the two heroines who turned to crystal and held Cocoon safe in the sky. It is a land that now, 200 years later, has been swallowed into a rift between time and space.
What's happening? The world is falling apart.
Is this a future where everything has been destroyed? Or is it a distant past before the world has even come into being?
Space-time has doubled and twisted on itself. The past and future are tangled together as one, Kupo.
The paradox is affecting space-time itself.
Right. And we have to find out what's causing this. Okay.
Whoever it was that created the paradoxes, did they really want an empty, dead world?
In a world abandoned by the Fal'Cie, The ones who were left behind craved nothingness, an empty world.
Where did you hear that?
It's just an old fairy tale.
Sing songs to my forebodings. Am I alone with no one watching?
Go, Mom, go out!
It's like a maze. A crossroads within the paradox itself.
In this space-time, the past and future intersect. I bet if we solve all these puzzles, we could dissolve the current paradox.
Now you're thinking, Kupo!
I'm done.
If I do fall, will no one come to save me?
You got him!
We did it! Did it.
Done and done.
Oh, cursed fate, eternally denied.
Use your retreat!
Hey there. Wanna see what I got?
The prophecies foretell us
I have to say, you
it doesn't mean that we have
Enjoy!
You two can crack it Kupo Kupo.
No problem.
Hey, we did it!
One different.
Just as the light days